Alright, get this started here in just a few minutes here. Give me a second to get some things situated. It's September. So the kids will be joining me in a few minutes here. Okay. See what we got going on here. Okay. Oh gosh.
Oh, it's September. No, you're still working out. I don't know anything. I just some music. That's awesome music.
What?
Is that awesome music?
Oh yeah?
Isn't it September?
Yeah.
In this game, yeah.
Huh?
In this game, yeah. No.
You guys don't have the PlayStation 3 on, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Not that I remember. Yeah, I don't. Dude, and probably yeah, he doing move.
We're just gonna turn this music off for now.
Why?
Because I think it's also making things run a little slower too. That's right though. I usually need music for golf.
Because golf is really quiet and it's just
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. The Lions enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and it's fourth down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Everyone's got four down. Blue 18, Mike's 50.
Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. Unable to complete it to Green Beckham. 14 yards there on the pickup. And on fourth and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So 2nd and 10 here. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop in 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
If you guys want 11 on, then you can go outside or out to 11 on and start seeing everything. Because I have it on the TV app. If you wanted to go see who the first pick was. It might have already happened already.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump.
Alright, sounds like the draft is officially on. Draft day. This is like my favorite part of the year in football is draft day.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL.
And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to push it. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. So and they'll run it here. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And on the ground they go with the running back. They find some open field here. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
They're bringing the card up. They're bringing the card up.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay.
And quickly, they get to the line. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. First and goal from the 5. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Let's go, Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Watch this twitch!
And now it's 2nd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, this is Denard Robinson. Stays on his feet. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it.
What? Yeah, just be careful with stuff around you. Okay, so. All right. Just saw the first pick of the draft. Who was it, Tommy?
Myles Garrett.
From?
Texas A&M.
Defensive end. Now we gotta play the Bears.
Wait, don't you get the card?
I don't know yet.
No, wait.
I have to finish these challenges to see which card I get.
And then pick what the Browns out there.
No.
So it says down there where it says loading?
Sometimes. Probably not right now during a game thing, though. Excuse me.
I think it should say, like, on the top, who got drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. No for pick. And you guys...
Draft day spectacular. Draft day spectacular.
What you could do is, if there's guys watching it, you can ask them.
Yeah.
Is Dana watching you do it?
I don't know. I don't know. He might be at work. He might be at home eating supper, dealing with his kids. Hold on, guys. You're knocking all my stuff off here again. I tell you what. I tell you. Try not to rock the chair, okay? Just sit without rocking, alright? Because I got my work stuff up here. Last time you knocked it off, it got a bunch of hair all over it. It was gross. It was gross.
What's the guy's name?
Keekley. Luke Keekley.
And it's hard to say his last name.
I can't wait until we start shooting some sports cards videos. We're going to start featuring some of my favorite cards
Larry
that I
Ridley
have.
welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on
we're
EA
going to buy a few
Sports.
boxes
On
of
deck,
cards,
we've
like
got
hobby
a great
boxes.
matchup in
And we're
store
going to do pack
between the
openings
Chicago
on camera.
Bears and the Detroit
We'll post it to
Lions. The
YouTube.
Lions come into this challenge game knowing that they're in for a dull effort. Execution.
And of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. From the midfield strike, they look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays, but when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL. Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. And he motions the wide receiver. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Here we go!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
He's so good on the cutback. Like they'll go in the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go. He cut back just right.
And the Lions have taken the
nobody
lead
touched
here in
him,
the fourth quarter.
He could have ran for 1,000 yards on that one play right there, and nobody would have ever touched that guy.
Relaxation ahead of them, right?
Pretty much,
time on the
right?
clock for them to start
Pretty much one of those deals,
One
man.
is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him
If
scrambling
I get
down
sued
there.
the front
They're
of
getting
MC
those
Hammer, you
defensive
guys
guys
owe
ready.
him money, not
Yes,
me.
you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys.
Got it.
Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
So the two-point conversion successful. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal
Now we
going
gotta play
forward
some
will beat
defense.
them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about.
Yeah,
Not
3-point
getting
lead,
beat at this
so
stage.
worst
At
they
least
can
give your
tie
team a
is
fighting
field goal.
chance.
Absolute worst they take a
This is
touchdown.
fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard
80
line.
yards here. 80 yards to win, and probably about 60 to tie.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
That's not who I picked second. That's okay.
You picked second.
I didn't have him like a second. I thought he was going to go to a little later in the draft. I really thought Deshaun Watson would get picked up by the Bears, too.
One score down, here we go.
But
they're going to
okay.
go for it here on fourth down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's right, that was my fourth down.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
This means touchdown.
A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Crazy.
And the Lions add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
They were just running a block, but by the time it was typed and everything, it was too late, so they just didn't try to cut in.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I wasn't doing something on the outside crazy. I know it's hard to do.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit defense, we get set to watch them go. They're just looking for one final stop here, put a capper on this affair.
Get this game over with. That's all they're talking about. It's that simple.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Here's Cutler. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands.
Oh, my God. Truman, what's up today? That was a pick six right there, dude.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Getting down to the end here. They have a 2. And he'll get into
3 touchdowns for one, dude.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the
pretty
proverbial
much
icing on the cake, if you will.
Off of their music. It's like, I guess, I don't know.
That'll
I
make
don't look
this
at it
a
like people like their stuff, so. But I get it, whatever. It is what it is. That's why I'm glad I got guys, like friends that can dance.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Our music, man.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I've met him in real life.
And he'll take it back to about
Shake
the
it.
19-yard line.
Yeah, it was the same time I met Joey. His band was playing. His band was playing
Now
the same
Chicago
show.
getting ready to go as they take the
For real.
field. They're down
His
big here
band
late.
start-
I don't know.
played
You
before
just
Joey
one
and
last
them
drive
guys
here for
came out and
pride.
Riverdolls played.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a
That's
guy
how I was
once. We
like,
were
wow,
down
this band's
huge,
really
and someone
cool.
said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to
I
play.
don't
As they
know.
continue
You'll have
to
to ask
move forward.
him.
Probably just want to put this one behind them.
I hope I don't sound too
Joey's
rah-rah on
band.
that one,
It's
but
not Joey's
that's the
band.
exact right
It's a
throw.
different guy. Joey
Either
was
your
in
receiver
Riverdolls.
gets it or
The
no
guy-
one
the
gets
guy I
it. Give
know
him a
is
lot
a
of credit
number.
for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
And Lucas.
Cutler will throw.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Didn't count.
And he will
Right?
bring it back.
Right?
An interception return for a
Good
Lions
That was his first big
touchdown.
play. That was his
That was
first
an
dance to
interception,
the
but on the
Lions.
field, the guys are picking it up. They're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski.
That's why I
That
like
means
him for
catch the
football
ball.
players. They
Go
can
the
do
other
funny
way.
dances.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Look out, yep. That was a pretty good play.
Sit.
Tucker
He
down
scored
to
so
add the
many
point
points,
after.
dude. I had 12 points when this started. 12. Okay, 12. Look at the score now.
And the
It's
lead is
17
now
to 12.
24.
And they even scored one yet. Yeah, they haven't even scored one.
This is really, I don't know if I've ever scored this many points this fast before.
So they'll get another shot on
don't
offense
even
following
remember,
that
but
pick
not that
six.
much.
And now
My
the kick is
goodness.
away. This is fielded at the goal line. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Let's see if we can get another interception,
And they're
Sherry.
going to go soft on the corners.
We're going back.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Back to the air. Cutler after the pick six. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by the free safety.
Holy crap!
Interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Human.
Did I
Oh
just
my
see?
God.
Did I just see what I
I
thought
can't believe that
had to
just
be?
happened,
Come on,
guys.
say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up
Superhuman
that pass?
good.
Free safety.
Oh, you gotta have those great skills
They're,
back
like,
there.
fighting each other for
Eyes,
the ball.
anticipation, great hands.
But I'm
and
glad
of course,
Barry
how
got
about the
the ball.
fluid moves
Yeah,
afterwards
he
to
got
take
the
it
ball.
all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player.
it's so
I just
cool.
never was.
Wow.
2 picks.
Now the final
At
act of this
48
victory,
points,
the
and I
extra
had
point.
12. That's a scoring explosion right there, fellas.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to
You're
extend
going
the
to check
lead.
picks for me?
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final.
Third pick was
What?
Sullivan Thomas.
Solomon Thomas.
Okay. Yeah, we missed it, but Mom told us.
I just got another challenge thing done, too.
How many left?
It's just this and this one.
One more. Dang. Okay, let's do this.
So yeah, they did have the number 2 pick in the draft. You were correct.
Idiots. Can't wait till we move. Gonna go get you and go get you. The only problem with them moving is that a Brady kid. What the crap is he doing? What'd he do?
Burned out. What he doesn't realize is that if it's really funny is the fact that I'm streaming while he's doing it. It's too bad he wouldn't have spun out and crashed and hit a telephone pole. That would have been hilarious.
Well, the problem is we got this weird Brady kid, and he's in a town in here. Just imagine nobody moved.
Can you say something?
Alright, we gotta get this, and then the next one we get the card. I think what they're doing is you're getting a draft pick card, like with a number on it, and whatever number draft pick you get, whatever team takes that pick, that's your guy you're gonna get for your team.
What was the first pick?
Then I'd get a Myles Garrett card.
That'd be awesome.
And hopefully he'd be a 99 overall or something cool like that.
Like
But
98.
otherwise, I think it'd be cool to get any of them. I'd prefer a tight end, but there's no tight ends been drafted, so not a lot are going to go in the first. But at this point, I would take anything better than a 94, honestly. Because,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden.
Somebody on defense would be cool. I wish they would have done like a whole series of like.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's got time in the pocket, and he's not able to get away. Gabbert sacked. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down.
He's gotten a lot of sacks since I put him on my team. I got him in a pack of cards, and I couldn't decide if I should keep him or sell him, but I said, you know what, he was better than the guy I had, and he had the same chemistries that I had already mastered. So I knew his overall was going to be, he was faster than the other dude. And look how many sacks he's gotten, just tons of them for me. What's up, buddy?
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Down! Black 22! Black 22!
Desperation time. Gabbert on 4.
Oh, Kurt's got him this time,
They
man.
got him again.
Smashed him.
Javon Curse in there to sack him.
I don't even think he's
Loss
seen
of
him coming,
6.
dude.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory
After
like
this
that.
next play,
Let's just
somebody
say
want to go check the
that
draft
with
out
that
and
call,
for me?
me and the head coach will agree to disagree.
Oh, look, he turned his
All
back
but
on me.
he
That was his
knew
mistake,
he wanted
man.
to be
He didn't-
aggressive
that's why I
there, as
didn't
you
see him
pointed
coming.
out. So I
Boo.
guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go
Hang
for it
out,
here.
yeah.
If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail
Thanks,
us out.
guys.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Flex round! Come on, let's go! 190! 190!
And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go.
Did they really?
Yes.
I hope I get the third pick then, because I bet I could sell that. Chris, you get next pick.
Here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Getting late here in the 4th, and
We're
if
not
this
gonna
team
fight
has
over
any
this, so
chance to
we're
win
gonna
this
have to
football
leave
game, their
William, guys.
defense obviously needs a stop here. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football.
Well,
Keep
I
the
just
clock
say, stop
grinding,
fighting,
keep
you're
it
gonna leave
going.
room. And
But
that's
you got
it.
to
I mean,
figure
those
now, they're
leads,
going to see
not
more
fighting.
people stacked up at the line of
Then
scrimmage
fight
as they
the
try and
zone.
bleed it out.
So the Lions in
Pick the wrong
possession of the
play. You guys
football
got me
as we
upset.
welcome
Come
you
on.
back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll go on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great
Tony
play
D?
there. His 2nd
Homework,
touchdown of
Tony.
the night. And the Lions
Sounds like
add
fun.
on to their
My kids got
lead.
lucky and didn't have homework
And he
tonight.
certainly played a pivotal role in
Take it
those 2
easy, man,
TDs
and
and why
enjoy
they're
your
up on the
homework.
scoreboard
Even
right
though I'm sure
now.
you
Well,
won't. Hit
someone's
me
all
up
about
later. I'll
winning,
probably
aren't
be
they?
playing some later
Because
stuff. I
he's
don't
not
know.
worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
Running back and
The
forth
bottom
between watching
line
the
is
draft
what he's
and
doing
playing
is
this. So.
contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Lookouts.
Still an important piece of business
Juan
to
Green
take
scored
care
another
of, the extra
quarter
point.
touchdown.
And this would get... Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
Tony Beats. That's the guy that plays
And he'll
football.
bring it a few past the 20
Dallas
to the
Cowboys.
23-yard line.
He's probably waiting to see who his team's going to pick here.
Crazy Jacksonville again.
But
And
it's
San
pretty crazy, dude.
Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And his throw is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's third down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Hey, watch 28. Hey, blue 80.
On third down, Gabbard. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
Hey, back 22.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And some space here. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands. We want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
I'm telling you.
All right. Kind of still enough points to go, dude. Still got a minute
So they
35
throw
to
the
go,
pick
too.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
If you want, yeah, go ahead. But Chris, you get to tell me.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A chance for us to look at the Lions defense again. They've played excellent. Another stop here, that would just be the icing on the cake.
You definitely want to finish things off the way it's gone throughout the day. And it's gone awfully well for them. They don't want to give up any type of a fluke, any type of a big play here. That'll leave a bad taste in their mouth as they go in and celebrate.
Yeah, they want that good cake taste, right?
No doubt about it. That 6-layer cake. Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And this is incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
A second down throw now for Gabbard.
Yeah. A lot
It's
of big
caught.
guys
This
are
is
like that, though.
Burbridge.
Once it plays
Only
past
3
them,
yards on the catch. It's third
maybe
down.
some refreshing
I know
to
many
make it
people like to throw to the
interesting
tight
about
end, maybe in a
that.
little flexed out
Not
position
able to
because
over
he
type
creates
attitude.
mismatches with his size. But slot
Tell you one
receivers
thing,
do the
don't
same
worry
thing
about
with
what
their
other
quickness,
guys do or
their
how
speed,
dudes
and their
play.
route running
Just always
savvy.
do your best, you know.
Gabbard here again. And he took the
So until
contact
the
as he
play's
was
over and the
throwing it.
whistle's
And
blowing,
the ball
find the
drops
ball and get the
incomplete.
ball.
After that incompletion,
Strong
almost give the
defense,
sense that he's going to
strong
look
offense,
up at the
stop doing
booth
whatever it
and
is
kind of
you're
look at
supposed to
us
do
and
and
say,
play
hey,
the
you
play
guys got
well.
any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, man, blocker got
Calling
my
no
way a
gain
little
on the
bit.
play, and it'll be second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns has got him in the lead. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Davis, all right. Wide receiver, right?
Wait, I don't know, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He wouldn't be a bad one.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Especially given that he was the first wide receiver picked in this draft, I believe. Yeah.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Ellington has it, middle of the field. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ten yards still left on second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. To the air again, Gabbard. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who.
Stop, buddy, please.
So he wait for a lineman?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Boy, Brown.
There's still 5 minutes left till the pick.
Okay.
Well, I told Mom if she could tell me. You know what'd be funny?
What?
If they put Myles Garrett up here.
See, I already did that challenge today.
Who'd you get?
I don't know, some dude for the Tennessee. It's like an 82 overall guy. I ended up selling him for 6,100 coins, though. That's what I figured. It's because it was a upgrade card. If you put like 6 of the ones, you get one of those, like a Jared Cook or something. But I didn't really need it, so I've just been selling them if I ever get them.
You had the Earl Thomas guy at a certain point.
Hey, wasn't we going another Fruity running back in with him?
It's Todd Gurley.
It's okay.
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. The Lions interplay here tonight knowing they've got a tough one in store for them. On the road in a difficult environment. So the big focus is going to be avoiding turnovers and maybe forcing one or two of their own.
Needs a field goal here, huh?
And with that, we'll send you up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, which is where we'll find our broadcasting team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
following my blocker there.
15 he goes. They'll get 16 yards there. And it's good enough for a Detroit first down.
Nice thing about running with my tight end is sometimes you run into him.
Coaches I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now.
Not realizing you're running the ball. Oh, you fumbled out of bounds.
And
That's
that will
right
get
there.
out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Oh, I didn't
I
get
don't know
first
about
down,
you, but I
really.
could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Man, possessed
A
today,
great
dude.
play there.
Just give it the
A
ball to
3-yard
Just give the ball to
touchdown
Green.
run. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Jason Tucker, Justin Tucker.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Really good kids with it.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. On 2nd down, here's McCown.
Oh, nobody got out there.
And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Let's go. 3-19.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool it with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
McCown to throw on 2nd down.
Oh,
and
man.
incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Throwing now is McCown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And some room to roam now. And he will bring it back. Interception return for Lions touchdown. 3rd down passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
See that one?
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Inside and let Bailey pick the quarterback off, and he just pushed it down. And from there, it was going. There was nobody else catching it there.
Tucker now for the extra
I
point.
know, right? It's getting kind of crazy here today.
I wish there was like a no set.
And the lead is up to 14.
Still 4 minutes left in this game, so we'll see.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Now McCown to try again after the pick six. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
For all kinds of movies and...
McCown throwing on second. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
Now it's 4th and 31.
They weren't able to complete that attempt, and that was a heck of an attempt there from the shadow of their own goal line. But that tells you how much confidence they have in their offensive line. Go ahead, dial one up. Know that they can protect the quarterback and let him fling one downfield. They didn't get it there, but they sent a message for the rest of the game.
Oh, no!
Side caught by Coleman.
Are you kidding me? How did that happen?
Connection on that one. 36 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on third down plays, but when you go for about 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st and 10, here's McCown. And that's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Let's go!
McCown again on 2nd and 10. He's got time. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some...
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off.
That was a
and
crazy
his crew will
hit.
take over at their own 45-yard line.
That was weird.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
It's fine. Go check.
Here we go! What?
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, But I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense. Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now a handoff looking right, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Oh, he knocks him over. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in a game, that's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's 3 levels.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. C.J. Anderson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add on to their lead. And that score should be the proverbial icing on the old cake.
What kind of cake?
I go white cake, peanut butter frosting.
I like the way you think, and I think they may celebrate with exactly that cake when this game's over.
I'm going down to the locker room. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Now the Pixie starting to get a little
Tucker
more
now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The play fake to Johnson. Now here's McCown. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
His shoulder, he wanted to turn around on.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Hey, we got 3. All right, here we go.
On play action, it's McCown. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
I think they stopped throwing the ball his direction.
Set up shop at the 33-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And they'll run it here. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Here we go. Flex round.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it? Or
Any of them.
When you get a pack, and then of course you get somebody really bad.
You don't even know if they're bad though, because they've never even played it yet. Just saying.
So either way, it's probably gonna be like 90 guys.
We'll see. Find out here in a minute. Maybe. I'm starting to think your mom might be on the internet or something, maybe.
Yeah, probably. She's on the computer. She's on
It's
the
alright.
computer.
It's alright.
No, I'm gonna check the
Okay.
computer. I'm
Okay.
checking the pic.
Better hurry. I'm gonna open this pack soon.
First pick.
We'll wait for Tommy.
The pick is happening. So they use like balls like this, but that's like this tall.
I don't know. Pretty close to that.
They make it like really hard.
Hey, be careful. Don't be letting go of that in here. What's taking your brother so long?
What a pick.
We've been waiting to get this pack, and now he takes off right as we get it, and he doesn't come back in here. Tell him to get his butt in here.
Right, sir.
Or I'm gonna open the pack without him.
Carolina Panthers selected Christian McCaffrey.
Who did?
Carolina Panthers.
Nice. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, for money.
Alright, here we go. I have no idea what is in here, so...
What is
So I get the number 16th pick. Apparently.
that is.
Whoever number 6 was. Number 10. 26. 26. I have no idea what any of this means, by the way, fellas. Just throwing it out there. Hey, my favorite number.
Oh! We're gonna get that scared.
Maybe. I don't know what this means.
And then you might. It's cool that you got the one.
Sweet. Well, let's go see what it all means, shall we? Oh, look, they made new challenges already. While I was doing the other challenges, I got new.
That's crap.
That's good. It's more coins and more picks, dude. Limited time. Look at this. These only go until 10 o'clock tonight. You only have 2 hours to do these.
What?
Seriously.
That's long.
I'm just going to take a short little break, and then we're going to be right back.
I'm gonna go see. No, it's my turn though.
Guys, it's fine. What's up? 1 minute here and I'll get started, okay? I'll holler at you in just a minute. Because I'm going to go use the restroom anyway here in a minute. So I'll holler at you. Go watch the draft for a minute or two. What?
Hey, tell me to move stuff there.
Yeah. It's fine. some more football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Four down.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And it's third down. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. A gain of 13 and also the first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. Deep drop. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He was looking for Dorial Green-Beckham. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
2nd down now after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. 2nd down following the run.
Flex round, flex round. Let's go. 190.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And some room to work.
Boys.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And that one pushes the lead up to Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
47-yard run.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. Third and long here for Mariota. He's going to let it fly.
Really?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that.
Saints, and it has about 5 minutes left.
Cool. Hey, can you go grab me the water? Like the big, just grab me the whole thing.
Oh,
the cold one in the fridge.
Okay, that looks like the milk can.
Yeah. Just bring the whole thing to me, dude.
Please. I guess I can drink.
Oh, Majesty.
Who's our first second pick? Or second pick. Yeah, all 2 of them.
We get 2 of those draft reward packs in these challenges instead of just 1. So I don't know what's going on, but
Oh, he's got 3 number 1 picks.
No, all of them were number 1 picks.
That'd be crazy.
And we
No, the number 8 pick.
number 8 and number 1. No, what if the Shaw Watson?
No, you don't. No, wait, no.
all right. I'll try to talk Mom to letting you guys stay up a little longer so you get to see these and see what I get to do, okay? I'll try. But it'll probably involve you behaving and being good. Stop. The championship stuff's coming up here. The group stage starts on the 29th to see who makes it to the championship, dude.
So, is Rob Gronkowski going to be out for the rest of the season?
I don't know.
Because
It's a long time before the start of the next season, dude.
I know. It's just going to be out way after the draft facility.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. The Lions come into this challenge game knowing that they're in for a title fight. And you can bet the coaching staff will be preaching all of the buzzwords.
And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands that can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And the Lions are going to win this game. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium.
What are you bringing X for? Like, what are you bringing X's things? Like up there?
What, the flashes?
Yeah.
People taking pictures.
Whoa.
It's the flash from their cameras.
when you like those jump tricks, you better hold on to the ball tight so you don't drop it on the touchdown line. Do the turnover. Good dad.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. The Lions enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that when they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead. They get into their wide receiver. He gets that done for them. And now they get to look at their defense and say, guys, make it stand up.
Now, that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock, but beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all. And whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Jeremy Langford, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. They'll look to throw. They go screenplay to Langford. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The lone setback is Langford. Cutler to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Eddie Royal is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Here's Cutler. Checks it underneath to Langford. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's It's Cutler on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Well, they clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call.
Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you prime the pump all week in your own home facility.
Okay, let's see what we get here. I don't know what any of these are going to do for me yet, but gonna keep on keeping on. See what happens at the end of this one. And if they're gonna keep doing challenges all night tonight and tomorrow, or what's going on, but just gonna keep playing it. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with any golf at all tonight or not. Kids aren't happy because we made them go to bed. What, kitty? What?
A welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. The Lions come into this one ready to roll, but they know it won't be easy, as across the field from them is a team that's equally ready. So we could be in store for some fireworks here tonight. With that, let's get out to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
4 down. Check. Black 22. Black 22.
3rd and short yardage. Gabbard. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Desperation time. And he's not able to get away. Gabbard sacked. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. So a risky move that does not pay off. And, Charles, you take it from the defensive perspective, they had to be a little offended there that they even tried to go for it back inside their own 20.
Highly offended. And they took the ball away and gave it to their offense in a great situation. But when you look at this thing in total, when you start taking chances like that, you know what that means? You're going to have to take more chances later, right? When you don't convert, that just means you got to double down on it. So we can see this thing pile up as we go on.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. And in this situation with the lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. When this defense continues to give them fits, they just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And on that last drive, Went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Javon Curse in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they're going to speed things up here. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And Detroit getting set.
Yeah, that's great. Get off my screen, please.
To go now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. That for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility.
That one down.
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. The Lions interplay here tonight, knowing they've got a tough one in store for them. On the road in a difficult environment. So the big focus is going to be avoid
touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. Well, you want to talk about a guy that just swarms to the ball defensively. Javon Kersey kind of wrote the book on it.
He certainly did. It's almost like he has those blocks that sprinters use that he comes out of at the snap of the football, and he just takes off and goes, and that's why he can make those types of plays in the offensive backfield. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he finds Hartline on the catch. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they wear a glove, not wear a glove. How cold is it? You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantages of receiving.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. McCown throwing on second. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
Throwing now is McCown. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. The play fake to Johnson. Now here's McCown finding time. He's going to air one out. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Here's McCown to throw, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now fourth down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the hole. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love
We'll
it.
see if they dial it up this drive. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Hey, you got three. Let's go.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Delay of game, offense. Still third down.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. They'll put Jeffrey here in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
I'm down the wrong
tube. Frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch.
Draft cards. We're gonna go find out what all these mean too. Draft card. Let's do better than that. That's a little better. Yeah, okay. No, come on. Come on. Come on. That works, that works. There we go, that's better. Alright, so let's, okay. We got 2,000 yards passing. Okay, well, we can do both of those in one. What's this all about? Oh my gosh, what's this? What's going on here? This is a strange little pack. Look at that. Oh, that'll work. Nice. This is awesome. funny is I already got that 90 overall one of him. Well, we'll see what goes down here. Yeah, we're gonna keep my old Lions jerseys there. Flashback badges are usually worth a little bit in the market, so I just get that and throw it out there in the market and see what we get for it. Oh, really? You tell me I can't sell it? That's awesome. I don't need any of these dudes you're talking about. Oh, yeah, huh? I'm not too concerned about getting the Myles Garrett one because I already got a 90 overall one of them. So this is what we're going to do, is make some coinage off this stuff. coins to buy one of the other guys' cards to get one of the late round dudes. Because, yeah, I think these would be worth a lot more. At least that number 1 pick is worth a little more, so. Okay, so. A little bit of work to do in a couple spots. Keep those dudes. This dude can go though. Looky there. Looky there. Very nice. Oh, looky there. That's funny. Alright, so. Pretty good wide receiving crew, if you ask me. Definitely don't need 9 cornerbacks, my goodness. I'm gonna have to see what this is all about. We're gonna just hold on to that for a minute. Come on, game. stoked that I got that Landon Collins card. It's so cool. I used to have that card. That guy used to be one of my starters. Come on, be an elite card in there. Help a guy out. It's draft day. Or 2 more silvers. Okay. So that should be all good on offense. That's good there. About this one thing we got here, the big one. What's the deal with this thing? Can't do anything with it. That's wonderful. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. That'd be nice. I love how they make that kind of stuff just available to the average person. I'm not spend any money on this crap. Come on, it's ridiculous. Alright, I think we're going to call her a night on this for a little bit. Might come back and play a little golf later. I'm not sure yet. See what's going on. Thanks for stopping by.